Welcome, Transformer fans, to another exciting Transformers episode. And this is the end of Season 3. This is Season 3, Episode 30, The Return of Optimus Prime, Part 2. So I will explain this episode, give you my thoughts on it, and then I'm also going to give you my thoughts on the two-parter, on this two-parter. And I will also do a summary of Season 3, and my opinion of Season 3. And so, on to the episode. This episode, we just, to recap from last week, we saw Skylynx bring a Krypton in and actually bring back Optimus Prime and bring him back to life. And now Optimus Prime has to take leadership of the Autobots, and he has to get the Matrix of leadership from a hate plague consumed Rodimus Prime. And he eventually get it to where he could actually get the Matrix, but he has to cover himself in this type of metal that doesn't allow the hate plague to infuse it. So Optimus Prime gets the Matrix of leadership back, and he goes into the Matrix to find out what can cure this hate plague, and come to find out the only cure is the wisdom of the Matrix. So he unleashes the wisdom of the Matrix, and everything's cured. And of course, Hot Rod, formerly known as Rodimus Prime, but Hot Rod says, well, how can we sit there and use the Matrix of leadership now if there's nothing in it? And Optimus goes, well, because of the wisdom of opening the Matrix, we are all now wiser, and we have to refill the Matrix with the wisdom that we obtain that we will obtain in the future. And they actually, so he sets out to do that. And so in this episode, I'll rank this as a 10 out of 10, like I did last week's, because this whole two-parter was awesome. And it's great storytelling, great sacrifice on Optimus that he didn't have to kill himself he didn't actually have to put that as, he didn't have to, he doesn't have to horizontally slumber, so to speak, in order to prove it, but to prove his point. But this was a good episode. This whole two-parter was an episode, so let's go into the reviewing the two parts now. As a whole, it was a great story. I see the Backlash actually had to bring Optimus Prime and sit back in a heroic form, like he was in when Megatron unalived him in the animated movie. But at the same time, it's good to bring Optimus back in such a hero capacity, and then save the world from the hate plague. Now, that being that this is the end of Season 3, I could actually go over Season 3. Season 3 was not as good as Seasons 1 and 2. 1 was really very short with 16 episodes. And Season 2 had like 49, 50 episodes. But it was good. It was very good. There wasn't all these weird sci-fi in-space adventures that we saw in Season 3. So Season 3, I would rank on a scale of 1 to 10. I would give it a 5. Even though The Return of Optimus Prime 1 and 2 was a 10 on each episode. But the whole season and all was a 5. It was far-fetched. It was boring. At least to me, because, I've never been too into sci-fi related stuff. But it is a cartoon, so it does keep points for it that way. And But if sci-fi stuff like what we saw in season 3 was your thing, don't let this guy on the internet stop you from believing it. You know, go for it. You know, if that's your thing and that's what you like it. But it's really cool. Next week we start the 4th season of Transformers, which is only a 3-parter. So I will, at the end of the 3rd part, I'll review the whole. I'll give you my summaries on the whole season. But we'll go over that when it's time. But this has been the Return of Optimus Prime Part 2. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.